You're building a business and you want to grow, an LLC is honestly going to be the move for you. Over 70% of small businesses in the US start as sole proprietorships, but shouldn't. And I don't want you out here running a business with your personal checking account and vibes. So when you're a sole proprietor, you and your business are the exact same entity. In this instance, as a sole proprietor, you have zero liability protection. And when you're a sole proprietor and you become liable for things, that means that your personal assets become liable for things. I think that an LLC is the best route, especially if you are out there signing contracts to do services. CPTV. Hey there, my love. Welcome back. I'm CP, your CEO coach and business bestie, showing you how to start and grow your empire so that you can achieve freedom in your life. And today we're going to address LLC versus sole proprietor. What's the difference? Which one is right for you, and what no one's really telling you about the risks of picking the wrong one. So let's get to work. Okay, so why does this even matter? And the reason is because according to the IRS, and yes, I did say IRS, so when they say something, I pay attention because y'all, it's the IRS. Over 70% of small businesses in the US start as sole proprietorships, but shouldn't. Wow. And coming from the IRS, that speaks volumes, I think, because most people who do, even though they shouldn't, actually 1 in 3 new entrepreneurs say that they feel confused, they're overwhelmed when it comes to choosing the right business structure. And the wrong choice really can cost you legal protection, credibility, and coins, your money. So I'm going to talk to you today about the differences and help you, because I've gotten this question so much. Why should I go through the trouble of getting an LLC? When should I get the LLC? Should I just stay a sole proprietor? Should I just list myself as a sole proprietor because it's so much easier? And I'm going to respond with, just because it's easier doesn't mean it's smarter. Okay, you hear what I say? It don't make it right. And I don't want you out here running a business with your personal checking account and vibes. It just ain't a good idea. So let me break down for you what a sole proprietor is, because I was a sole proprietor when my very first business that I've talked to you guys about before that I didn't even really recognize was a business, I was technically a sole proprietor. And in essence, that meant that I was an independent contractor. So a lot of you out there might be freelancing, right? You might be doing side gigs. You might be working for someone and you're not technically their W-2 and they're just paying you as an independent contractor, as a 1099. Technically, you are a sole proprietor in that instance. And before I dive into the specifics around stuff, I just have to say this disclaimer: I am not an attorney or an accountant. Do not take any of my advice as legal or accounting advice. I do recommend that if you are confused, you should check with the appropriate legal counsel and accountant. I just know enough about this because I've been doing this for 25 years to be able to be dangerous enough, and I've started enough businesses with folks and for myself to understand it enough to be able to walk you through my experiences and what I know. So as a sole proprietor, which was my very first business, I was a 1099 employee or a contractor with an organization working overseas for 2 years. Technically, I was an independent business owner. I just never registered my business. So I was technically acting as a sole proprietor. And that means that there was no formal paperwork required. I didn't have to register a sole proprietorship with anybody. I didn't have to scream it from the rooftops. I didn't have to tell anybody I'm a sole proprietor. I just was. I was a 1099. I wasn't an employee of anybody. I was out there doing my own thing. They weren't taking out taxes. They were paying me, and everything else became my responsibility. So in that instance, me and my business were the exact same entity. So when you're a sole proprietor, you and your business are the exact same entity. It is the easiest and cheapest type or form of a business to start. You are a 1099. You're an independent contractor. It is called independent contractor because you are independently working and you are contracted to do so. All right. Income and expenses go on your personal tax return. But in this instance, as a sole proprietor, you have zero liability protection. And I did say independent contractor because in most instances, you are signing a contract. And when you sign a contract, then that means that if you breach that contract or you don't fulfill that contract, then you become liable for things. And when you're a sole proprietor and you become liable for things, that means that your personal assets become liable for things. And that is one of the main reasons why I think that an LLC is the best route, especially if you are out there signing contracts to do services or agreeing under certain terms to do stuff and not necessarily doing it as an LLC organization. If a client decides to sue your business, they're suing you. Bottom line, your car, your bank account, your kid's college fund, your stuff, your assets, all up for grabs. And baby, that is not the kind of exposure that you want, okay? The use case for a sole proprietorship, and this may apply to you, is if you're just doing a side hustle, a one-time kind of side hustle gig thing, maybe. And I say maybe only if you ain't signing no contracts, okay? So that's a use case for it. But a full-on consulting business or consulting thing or coaching thing or service providing thing with contracts and invoices and intellectual property, this is not a use case for sole proprietorship. I'm just keeping it real, not a use case. So then that means that you should really be diving deeply into an LLC, and let's talk about what all of that means as well. So an LLC in the US, and this is if you're watching from a different country, it may not necessarily apply, so I just want to use that disclaimer as well. It stands for a limited liability company. It speaks for itself. It separates you from your company. So it, in essence, is designed to allow you to establish a business, even if you are a single member LLC. And some states allow single members, some don't. So definitely keep that in mind. But it protects your personal assets in the event that there is some breach of contract. Your business is on the contract. Your business has signed the service agreement, and therefore your business is the one that's liable. So they cannot, in most instances, unless you do a personal guarantee of some kind, they cannot come after your personal assets, your home, your car, your kids' college fund, your assets, your personal assets they can't come after. It adds a lot of credibility and professionalism. It lets people know that you are serious, so you really will probably make more money. I know that when I was a sole proprietor and I was looked at as an independent contractor, folks tried to treat me as an employee all the time. And I was like, that is not what I'm doing. And it wasn't until I officially set up my business structure and professionalized myself that I was able to kind of present myself and show up in this light of being the advisor and being the expert and being treated as such. Otherwise, you just an employee sometimes to folks that they ain't paying taxes on. And that's the God's to honest truth. You know what I'm talking about if you have ever been in that space before as an independent contractor, 1099 versus being a full-fledged LLC. But you can still be taxed in this instance as a sole proprietor, or you can elect S Corp to be taxed as an S Corp later on. And, you know, I've talked about this in another video as well. So even though I'm a limited liability company, we are an S corporation at this point. And when you reach a certain amount of revenue, then becoming an S corp might be a good idea. Definitely consult your tax advisor on when that would be for you. And if you want me to do a video comparing LLC to S corp or explaining more about that and my experiences with that, go ahead and drop a comment below that says S Corp CP, and I will see enough of those and make a whole video comparing those two as well. But the benefits for a consultant, a coach, a service provider, an expert-based, provider on the LLC is that you will be able to use it for contracts and proposals, and you get an EIN number, and you set up business bank accounts. You begin to separate personal functions from your business function. Now, getting an LLC is an important component to actually setting up the proper business foundations and structures. But if you guys know anything about the steps in my Scratch to Freedom framework, what are all of the steps in order to actually starting a business, getting your LLC is not step number one. It's actually way down in the overall steps. It's a part of the second phase, not even the first phase, but you still need to get the LLC. And it opens doors for you to be able to hire, expand your team, create partnerships, sell, scale. And most importantly, it protects your name. Your business name, it protects your brand at the state level, if you're trademarking at the national level, and again, it protects your personal assets and liability. And that is one of the main reasons why you want to legitimize yourself and say, I do, and make it official in your business. So let's keep it 100. If you're building a business and you want to grow, not just hustle, right? Not just have it as a side hustle or some side gig or some side money thing. An LLC is honestly going to be the move for you. So let me dive a little bit more deeply. I want to give you a side-by-side comparison of everything that I've talked to you about today. So feature number one, setup costs. As a sole proprietor, you will have low to no setup costs. As an LLC, it's going to range anywhere from $50 to $300+ depending upon which state you're in. From a legal protection perspective, as a sole proprietor, you will have no legal protection. As an LLC, you have protection. From a tax perspective, as a sole proprietor and as an LLC, you will be able to utilize your personal return. It is very flexible. It can be personal, or as an LLC, you can also upgrade and make S Corp your taxable status. On brand credibility, being a sole provider really doesn't give you very much brand credibility at all, but as an LLC, yes, you will have brand credibility. And long-term scalability, as a sole proprietor, you will have very little to no long-term scalability, but as an LLC, yes, you will have scalability in the long term. So here is the breakdown of how it can help you decide, what can ultimately help you decide, and what are some of the use cases. So if you choose a sole proprietor, I would say yes, choose a sole proprietorship if you are testing a small side hustle. If you are just like checking it out to see if you can actually make some money with something and doing like a little 1099 side gig, it's okay to stay a sole proprietor. Don't sign any contracts though, right? Because the other use case is you're not signing contracts or handling client data or wanting to maintain your intellectual property or not actually making yourself exclusive with anybody. If that's the case, then sole proprietor is not what you want to use, right? Because you have no personal liability protection. As soon as you sign something, you are signing as the individual. And the third use case that I could think of for a sole proprietorship really is if you just need to start real quick and you have like no funds at all, you just need to get started and you're just going to go, I would say it's okay. I mean, I did do it myself, but that was because I didn't have the knowledge that I have now. And there was nobody named CP making a video for me to tell me all of this stuff, because had there been a CPTV back then and I saw the video, I would have been signing my contract with my LLC and not as a person for 2 whole freaking years. Whew, thank God I didn't have no liability things, but whoo, Lord, when I think back, whew, Lord. So that's the use case for a sole proprietorship. For a LLC, the use case, choose the LLC if you are building a real consulting, coaching, expert-based providing business. Okay, that's what you want to choose. You want to choose an LLC if you want to protect your assets. Okay, nothing else needs to be said about that. You want to choose LLC if you're working with clients under a contract or a service agreement. Choose an LLC. And you want to choose an LLC if you want to grow and you want to scale and you are looking to build a business empire. You are looking to scale professionally. You want to choose an LLC. So yes, those are the use cases. So, I mean, your business structure is like your house's foundation, right? You wouldn't want to build a mansion on quicksand. You don't want to do that. So build your future empire on, the right thing, right? You're not going to build your business on a personal Venmo account or a handshake. You're going to build your business on something that is going to be sustainable, that is smart, that is professional, and that speaks to your commitment to the goal. So what do you want to do next? I mean, ultimately, if you're serious about building your consulting business the right way from day one, then you need to get your structure right. And as I've already mentioned, if you want to work with me to get everything set up in your business the right way, then you are going to want to check out and join the CSB Club, where you will get over 30 detailed lessons on exactly how to get everything that I talked to you about on this channel done. You get to work directly with me as your mentor and coach to do it. And you get to surround yourself with a community of hundreds of entrepreneurs who are doing and going through the exact same thing that you are going through. So make sure that you check out the CSB Club because it is open for enrollment right now. And with that being said, my loves, hopefully you got a lot out of this video. Don't forget, comment S Corp, CP S Corp if you want me to do a video comparing those two. And if you need step-by-step help with the pricing of your offer and all that kind of stuff, launching with confidence, make sure that you check out the CSB Club. Until next time, my loves, I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye. Mwah.